Hey guys, what's up? Today I wanted to talk a bit about a very important and controversial topic in relation to low-carb diets, and that is electrolytes. So you obviously know that there's general advice to not consume extra sodium, mainly due to the fact that your blood pressure will go up, which causes hypertension. And that is true. However, in perspective, to step back a bit, main electrolytes are sodium, potassium, and magnesium. And in a nutshell, sodium, with the help of potassium, regulate a lot of things in our body, and mainly our blood flow. If you have enough sodium and potassium, your blood pressure is normal, and we're not discussing people with medical issues who don't respond to sodium normally. Obviously, if you go too high in sodium, your blood pressure goes up in most cases, and not everyone will be affected, but it's still a fact, right? Accordingly, if you go too low in sodium, your blood pressure drops, causing really unpleasant conditions like nausea, weakness, dizziness, vertigo, and such. And if you don't have any sodium, you simply die. Like you're dead. And this is also why when you get, and hopefully you don't, to the hospital, you'll be put on IV, which is, guess what? It's saline water, simply sodium solution. And that is because while you can easily live without food, you cannot exist without sodium. And that is also a scientific fact. So far, simple, right? Now, in Western world, it is extremely rare to find someone with sodium deficiency, and it is very easy to find a person with high blood pressure. Why is that? That is due to a simple fact that when you eat SAD, which is standard American diet, you consume a ton of processed foods, which are rich in sodium. And that is without realizing you actually do. Because, well, most of that food is not even close to being salty. It might be hard to believe, but if you look at the nutritional facts labels of most any packaged foods that are sold in box, cans, tins, whatever, you will find sodium, and sometimes in really ridiculous amounts. And I'm talking things where you would not expect salt at all, right? Sweets like cookies and cakes, pizza, cereal, chocolate, sausages, frozen foods, pasta, bread, and the list can be endless. Sodium as well as potassium are added to anything that has to have long shelf life. But in addition to that, the big food companies want you to keep on buying their crap. And to force you to do that, they have to make their food addictive. They employ scientists who work on food engineering by adjusting food flavors while using different chemical things, crap. And they also add loads of sodium and potassium to regulate flavors. And that is why you consume a ton of sodium without knowing that. And that is partially a reason why there are a lot of people with hypertension who mainly consume processed garbage. And yeah, I said garbage. Now, you will say, but I don't eat a lot of this stuff and I try to keep healthy. Does that still apply? And the answer is, well, yeah. In natural state, we do not consume a ton of carbohydrate, which we're not really designed to consume. Our bodies regulate our sodium and potassium perfectly and will not let you go over the amount that you actually need. That is one of the things we have a natural protection for. However, most of us do consume a lot of carbs, sometimes in obscene amounts. While the mechanism of it is another story, but in a nutshell, when you eat carbohydrate, you retain a lot of water. And when you retain a lot of water, you kind of trap the sodium and potassium in it, which does not allow your body to get rid of excess. And hence, even if you consume not huge amounts, they accumulate over time. And while you would not ever go to the low pressure side, you can easily get your pressure over the top, which is happening very often, as we know, right? Now, I know it's a lot to take. And because of that, I will pause right here, and we will see you in the next video in a couple of days. Have a great evening, guys.